What's up, guys? CryptoSavy here. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, then DM. We'll take a quick look at Ethereum. Don't forget to give it a giant thumbs up, guys, and leave your comments down below. It really helps the channel out. And let's get on with the video. As always, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, trading advice, investing advice, or any of that. There is a disclaimer scrolling on the bottom. Make sure you read it, and let's look into it. Oh, don't forget, by leaving a comment down below, you also get a chance to win the free t-shirt on Sunday. We pick a random comment from a random video throughout the week. So, anyways, the monthly, still the same. I'm going to get through this real quick, guys. I feel horrible, but I want to get you guys a update video out. And the weekly, you guys know what I'm looking at here with believing this is a ABCDE. I believe we're going to get rejected up in this 11.1 to 11.3 area, somewhere in there within probably by the end of this month, beginning of next month, if it plays out. But if we break this area, guys, it's going to be extremely bullish. But otherwise, I think we're going to come back down to maybe the 77 to the $8,000 range for a retest here. And that'd be around May, so right around the halving, April or May. And I do believe that's most likely what's going to occur. I could be dead wrong. Let's zoom in a little bit, see what this is looking like. Looks like we could come back down and retest this trend line here at 90, about 95.50 area, right in that range, 95.40, somewhere in that range. The RSI, we've been watching the RSI. Obviously, it looks like we still have more room to go up. We could come down a little before coming up, retesting the top of this, and that would be that rejection. Again, guys, this is on the weekly, so this stuff takes time, obviously. But the weekly EMA is still looking good. We are way above all my EMAs here. If we were to come straight back down and retest this 8 EMA, that'd be around the $9,000 range. Obviously, we are getting a bearish candle right now on the daily, but if we zoom in, you can tell that we have, as of right now, got support on that 8 EMA perfectly on the daily. If we were to go down more, looks like that 95.50 range would be our next area of support. And if you guys watched the video yesterday, I figured that if we closed the daily above this trend line here, that it would be bullish, but it obviously faked me out, came back down. But we are still within this blue rising channel. Unless we break the bottom of this, guys, it looks like we could have another push up still. But if that breaks, we'll talk about what the targets are. This is going to be a little bit messy at first. I still have my targets up here. And if you guys have been watching, I have this trend line, this white trend line right here. This is a broadening wedge I have in here. And we broke through over here. Yesterday, if you watched the live stream, I put this target in here about 97.57. If we were to come down, and we hit that almost perfectly. Where'd we go? 97.40, 97.37. So off by 20 bucks. But keep in mind, if this breaks, then the next stop is probably around this $9,500 range, most likely. But if we look at the RSI on the daily or on the 4-hour, it actually looks pretty good. We look like we're going to get a bounce off of this trend line. If we don't, then that'd be the most or more bearish case scenario. And that trend line is going to line up with this here. So if we close a 4-hour below, I would say, let me see where we're at. If we close a 4-hour before the 97.20 area, then we're most likely our next stop is 96.41, and then the 9,500 range. 95 to 95.50, somewhere in that range. This did drop a little bit quicker than I expected. I put this in there yesterday saying if we topped out right here that we'd be coming down, but that was a pretty quick drop. Anyways, as you can see, the RSI is holding us right now in this trend line, so we may just come right back up here and continue on to our 10,300. Let me get that out of there. 10,300 to 10,500 range. Worst case, we come over here. If we could go sideways here for a while, guys, and come all the way down to the 93. If you can see these dotted trend lines here, I have that as a rising broadening wedge. But as of right now, it looks like we're most likely going to get support here, guys. But keep an eye on this red channel here. And if we close a 4 hour below this trend line, be careful. We have closed below it before and pop back up, but I would really be careful there. If it does close below there, like I said, I'd be looking for about the 9,500 to 9,550. Litecoin. Same thing with Litecoin, guys. Litecoin, the next EMA on the daily is around $70. Could we come back down and test that? Definitely a possibility. We did have a doji here, just looks kind of like a reversal. Let's look at the daily. We did get rejection at the top of our broadening wedge in white here. Looks like we could come back all the way back down and test the top of this falling channel, and that would be most likely around that $66 range, where we had the resistance over here. We may be coming down to retest that for either we come down to test the $70 range and get support, or the 66 would be the next area. As you can see, let me get this stuff off of here. As you can see, the EMAs are still looking bullish, guys. Crossed the 55 here. Looks like it's going to cross the 200 in the next week or so if we remain up in here. But let's go to the 4 hour. Look at that RSI. And again, guys, I apologize for being sick, and this is kind of a short, all over the place video. I'm a little woozy right now. But also, I want to remind you guys, if you're interested in trading, I do have a Bybit link down below with a Prime XBT link. Both of them, you get bonuses, and when you make a deposit, you get bonus money on top of that. I will leave a Bybit tutorial up top. You can check it out. But if we look at the 4 hour here, we are just above the 55 EMA on the 4 hour. We may get support here. And reason being, we are making hidden bullish divergence. We have, let me thicken that line so you can see it. I might end up making this video longer than I wanted to, but higher highs in the price action, lower highs in the RSI, hidden bullish divergence, guys. If we closed on here, we got 4 hours on this 4 hour candle, though. We could come down if this 55 doesn't hold around the $72 range. Keep that in mind. All in all, I think we're good, guys. Like I said, I think we could have, we could make it all the way up to that 11.1 range by the end of the month, beginning of March, and then I would be looking for a rejection there. No guarantees, guys, but it does seem like that's what's going on. So if we're to come back down and test the bottom of this RSI right here, that would line up with that $66 range. So, well, $69 to $66. So keep an eye on that, guys. Looks like we might have a little more retracement before it move up. Ethereum, same thing, guys. Ethereum looks like it'll probably go back down. Could either test the 207 or 200 area, 200 to 207 before getting a bounce, and still got the target of 251 here, and that being the measured move of this falling channel here to where he broke out. Then we have a higher one at 285, but I'm looking at 251 first. Like I said, look for this 200 area. If 200 doesn't hold and this all does continue correcting, we could be coming back down to the top of this falling channel here, all the way down to around the 161 range, depending on how quick we hit it. So anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in again. Sorry I'm sick. I was trying to hold down the coughs and kind of all over the place with the video, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. Click the CryptoSavy logo above my head if you want to get daily updates every single day. I do this every morning. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Give it a like, comment, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you later. Take it easy.